Hello, YouTube viewers. It's Cynthia Riker from Screen Productions, bringing you my 370 podcast. This is my 370 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well. Not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this podcast will change to adult language. So, once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast will attend on adult language if you're under 18. So anyway, let's get into the review of Star Season 2. I gotta say, Star Wars Season 2 was pretty good this season. Honestly, I really liked how the season really turned out to be. I really liked each episode of this season. I gotta say, it really not. Honestly, there was a lot of good character development, not from there were a lot of good character development for each character in Star, and also it had they added a lot more cast members for this season too, like Lance Gross, Chris Evans, Michelle, Shawn Michaels, I believe that's him. The Black Girl, Michelle Michaels, and, Patty LaBelle, Bernie, a lot of stars really, at the plus it had a lot of guest stars. So basically, before I get into more details about anything, I want to talk about character debate. I think the character who had the most development in the season is gotta be Simone. Simone really, honestly, in season 2, Simone was really messed up after being abused by her foster family and whatnot. But this season, she was still, you see Simone hit her lowest point and managed to really come out and overcome her demons in this season. Now, Simone is the best. Simone has the best character development. As for I think the second most character who had the most. I think the second character who had the I think Alexander really had. I think Alexander is the second character who had good character development. The character development this season. So basically, she was after the whole accident to Derek and about lying to Derek about losing the baby. Turns out that Alice got an abortion in this season, and she lied to Derek that she miscarried. So basically, she was really tripping off that. But was tripping off that, dealing with her families, but she managed to overcome those issues. Now, I think last we got Star, the show is named out. Star really, I would say she had the least character development this season, but she did finally learn something throughout this second season. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, I always felt that during the first season that Star should really be a solo artist, but honestly, I think he really did learn something this season. This season after all her basically, at the she finally realized that, that being a star is by yourself is a really lonely place. I think that's the key thing that stars learned, that being famous and with nobody to show your success is to show nobody to show your success with. It's a pretty lonely bitch. So basically, I think that's the good. Even though Star had a little bit, had little characters, but she finally realized that, being famous is not everything. It's not everything. That's the key thing that she finally learned in this season. So anyway, as for Miss Coretta, I gotta say, we finally get into more details about Miss Coretta and her family. Honestly, I gotta say, Brandy playing Coretta's gangster sister, and Patty Bell playing Miss Coretta's gangster mama. Oh my God, with the best fucking casting I see in a black TV show in a while. I gotta say, Brandy and Patty Bell, she had a 2-episode appearance in this season. She really pulled it off. As for Brandy, she was featured in a few episodes in this season. So basically, I gotta say, Brandy was a fucking G. Brandy really, honestly, we got to really see Brandy, play a gangster ass shit, and Brandy really put it down. As for Miss Coretta, once again, Queen Latifah delivered a solid performance as Miss Coretta. Honestly, she really went to hell back with Star and the girls and whatnot, especially with Cotton's issues. As for Cotton, Carton has some good character better as well. Especially she found out that she had a kid before she went transgender and whatnot. So anyway, I think Carton really had Carton has some good character better as well. Now, as for Haiyo, I gotta say, Haiyo, I'm so mad that they killed Haiyo off. Honestly, Haiyo done some fucked up shit, did some real messed up thing in the first season of that, and the second season, he really tried to make good in the second season, so basically he made amends for Carton. He tried to make amends with Star and the other girls. Even though Star and others didn't really give him a chance, but they accepted Haiyo for what he in. But Haiyo was turns out Haiyo after all his drug use, he really fucked up his heart. But the thing that really didn't hit into is a drive-by that was organized by Coretta's gangster sister, played by Brandy, who he was trying to kiss her up, but Haiyo was just an innocent bystander. So basically, Haiyo had some good character development as well. Now, there are a whole lot of good characters. I would say, including Noah Brooke and Brandy playing this Coretta's gangster sister, I think were the best new characters. And Evan Ross, Diana Ross's son, was one of the best characters. But overall, not only this season really showed that how difficult it is try to get a record out in this music business nowadays. And also, Star managed to really talk about the issues that is going on in the world today. So basically, like drug abuse, drug abuse, immigration, police brutality, whatnot. Really, Star really touched. We need to start talking on these everyday issues in the second season as well. So basically, Star Wars. Honestly, I had nothing. So basically, I don't really have nothing bad to say about Star. I had nothing negative or nothing bad to say about Star. This season of Star was fucking excellent. Honestly, I wouldn't. I don't agree about the only thing I found negative about stuff is, I wish that, Harriel was not killed off, but, it is what it is. But overall, Star had an excellent season. So basically, let me tell you what happened in the Star season 9. Take Three finally got the big tour going off until Star this track about the group came out. So basically, that started a lot of controversy. So therefore, led to Alex and Star fighting on stage before the tour actually kicked off. So basically, that fight led to the head Mitchell had no choice but to drop, and the Fosters had to drop Take 3. So basically, since that diss track came out, everybody that really pushed Star into the spotlight. So therefore, instead of Take 3 going to tour with no books, it just Star as a solo artist tour with no books. So basically, so Alex decided to go back to New York to really deal, to go confront her father about what's been going on with her mother and whatnot. And after Simone headed to so I think it was South America to go find Angel and go be with him because she really fell in love with Angel this season, played by Diana Ross's son. So basically, and Derek, after Derek, Derek went chasing after at the airport trying to get on the plane that was leaving to New York that Alexander was on. Now, after Miss Coretta, she found out that it was her sister who ordered the drive-by that Hollywood got killed in, and so basically she confronted Brandy, and she confronted Brandy, in the whole episode with Queen Latifah and Brandy pointing guns at each other, and the screen goes flat, and you hear his gunshots. Now, before that happened, that it turns out the head of Midtown took over her. Yana took over her father's whole business, so therefore she made Miss Carter the new head of Midtown. So basically, that's what happened, that's what happened in the season finale of Star. So basically, a lot of things went down in the season finale. But overall, this season of Star was pretty damn good. So anyway, I recommend you guys to check out season 2 of Star. So anyway, like always, What do you guys think first off? Was it good? Was it great? Or was it alright? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. Now, like always, to Cynthia Michael, sign off. 1.